The school system is teaching you to help build their shit, not help you develop and build your shit. I find that to be a huge mistake, because what's it matter to learn how to balance your books, learn how to write a fucking check, learn how to get loans? How about helping you develop an idea to build your own business rather than become part of the cog in the machine that's already built? I mean, why do we have to teach entrepreneurship to work in the bank? Why are we teaching entrepreneurship to work in a factory? Why are we teaching entrepreneurship to be a police officer when what they should be doing is helping you develop your skill of being an entrepreneur, developing ideas, and helping you to learn how to develop a need for an SBA loan, to develop a need for a business loan, and writing a business plan? Well, that's all well and good to learn the theory of making a business plan, but what's the fucking business? What are they building? When I talk to these guys that come in and they talk about, hey man, I'd like to do this. Oh yeah, well, what's your plan? Well, I don't really have one. Great. I read down and they tell me that they were in the FBLA club, Future Business Leaders of America. What did you learn there? Well, we would develop concepts to do this, this, and this. Well, okay, what's your concept? Well, I don't really have one. I was just part of the club. Why? You know, if you really had no need to be involved in it, why be involved in it? If you had no aspirations of getting an idea and getting out there and developing it, you know, even these guys that are making these great businesses with auto detailing, okay? And you know, you think, well, anybody can auto detail. Can you? Can you really? I mean, can you effectively? What about the marketing that goes along with that? How are you going to get that in today's society? And I just wonder if they're being taught this. But because my daughter's in those classes, I know they're not. They're basically teaching from a fucking handout, and there's a coach or there's some kind of ex-math teacher who's now teaching that class, not a true entrepreneur, somebody who's built a business to 500,000, to 1 million, to 10 million, to 100 million. And I find that pretty discerning. And I think that we should be asking ourselves as parents, what the hell are they doing with this? And why are they wasting these kids' time to do that? I mean, this is just as bad as teaching them calculus when these kids are gonna not even use calculus. Now, there's a need for calculus if you're going into a field that's gonna require it, but most of these kids don't have any clue what they're doing. I mean, maybe this is an educational problem, not so much a entrepreneur problem. So if you really think, hey, I'm not gonna do this, I shouldn't be taking these classes, but you have to shift your mind into, what do I want to do? How do I want to conceive it? What steps do I need to take to develop it? And who can help me if I don't understand it completely? And I think that YouTube and now even, you know, I hate to say it, but I even think TikTok, it might be a good idea, except you don't get locked into the pageantry and the bullshit associated with it. If you can't prove that that person has built something or has made something, maybe that's not who you should follow. Am I the person maybe you should look at only for business, not necessarily just a smoke shop game? But I've built a pretty good sized business here. I employ quite a few people, and that's what it's going to take, is team building and employee management, as well as how am I going to get these products in? How am I going to get them sold? Who's going to see them? How do I get people to see them? And who can help me with that? Those may be the people you need to follow, not necessarily who can sell me a scam and teach me a little bit here and there and not give me the whole secret sauce, which is what we're doing for free.